You give them an inch, they take a mile. You let them take that mile. They take the final leap over the finish line until they run the platform. My friends, Twitch is being overrun. We've already known this. This is why metas exist. This is why people do things so they can skirt the rules. And of course, the more followers people have, you look at the amaranths, you look at the iShow speeds, the more subscribers, followers, whatever it may be, someone has on Twitch, they're going to get away with more things. And if they don't get away with it, they're going to be banned temporarily. And we just recently saw this with morgpie, who was the girl that you might have seen going like this, and like the camera was cut like right there. I just did a video on it recently, so it'll probably pop up like here or there. Anyways, Twitch has decided that they were going to update their policy. Is it going to update the policy in a way where creators like that can no longer do and create that kind of inappropriate content on a website that's for children and all kinds of other people? No, 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 no. Why would they do that? Because what this policy is going to do is it's going to actually allow more of that kind of content. Because now that kind of inappropriate content, cropped right above the nip, doing, suggestive dances for, pathetic simps. That kind of content is now considered artistic nudity. So let's hop on over to Twitch, their new safety policy guidelines, whatever you want to call it. And here we are. I already have it on the most important part. What is changing with this new update? That's the question we're all wondering. Some types of content that were prohibited will now be allowed if appropriately labeled. These include content that deliberately highlights breasts, buttocks, and pelvic, even when fully clothed. Streamers found it difficult to determine what was prohibited and what was allowed, and often evaluating whether or not a stream violated this portion of the policy was subjective. In addition, the former sexually suggestive content policy was out of line with industry standards and resulted in female presenting streamers being disproportionately penalized. So let's translate that, okay? This policy means booby streamers, porn stars, OnlyFans models, they didn't realize that having their boobs in their skin, like up to their freaking face like this, having oil on their chi-chis, dancing around, shaking, moaning in the mic, flicking their bean on the mic might as well be. They didn't realize that was inappropriate because apparently it's hard to read. It's not like the rules say, oh, women aren't allowed, because then it's like, okay, well, I mean, that's pretty sexist. But no, they're trying to pass this off as they're trying to help women out here, and all they're really doing is helping the, adult content creators who use Twitch to promote their websites. They're helping them continue to do that, which is just pretty ridiculous and stupid. And they keep going with the whole like female presenting streamers being disproportionately penalized. No, what that means is you're having people like Amaranth, you're having people like morgpie being banned for breaking the rules that you've created, and then they cry about it and say women are like being mistreated on Twitch. They're not. They're not. So don't start the nonsense, alright? What else? Fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully exposed female presenting breasts or genitals or buttocks, regardless of genders. There is a thriving artist community on Twitch, and this policy was overly punitive and did not reflect the impact of the content. I guess I don't think that was ever an issue to anyone. I mean, if there are some artists out there who are drawing like not safe for work art, well, now you can do it. So have fun. I mean, I guess, yeah, as long as it's just breasts and butts, you're not hurting nobody. I don't care. It's art. Body writing on female presenting breasts and or buttocks, regardless of gender. The Twitch attire policy already allows body art on breasts and buttocks, so this change makes these policies consistent. Erotic dances that involve disrobing or disrobing gestures such as striptease. I want you to understand that these are now allowed with label on Twitch. Twitch is not even trying anymore. They're completely going mask off. So you want to strip tease? Come on over to Twitch. You want to dance around in bikinis with your oiled up boobs? Come on over to Twitch. You're 13? It's okay. Just click the I'm 18 button and you can watch Amaranth dance around naked. So stupid. Changes to popular dances. Popular dances such as twerking, grinding, and pole dancing is now allowed. Previously, some dances were prohibited and others were allowed without label. Enforcing on dancers regardless of context meant our policy prohibited twerking at a wedding or taking a pole dancing exercise class. Good. It doesn't need to be on Twitter. Nobody's doing pole dancing for content unless if it's to promote, The policy now takes context into consideration and only prohibits streaming inside of an adult entertainment establishment. Oh my God. So you can literally be a stripper as long as you're not at a strip club. That is so hilarious to me, how they say takes context into consideration. The context should be that it's a gaming platform, that they slowly allowed just chatting, which slowly turned into people just restreaming other people's videos and movies and things like that, to now babies first OnlyFans. Absolutely stupid. So, with the updates of the sexual content policy, are artistic depictions of nudity allowed? I said autistic. Artistic depictions of nudity allowed? Content with a focus on fictionalized body parts, regardless of gender, are allowed with a sexual themes label. However, fictionalized sexual acts or masturbation remain prohibited. Not sure what that means. I guess you can't have like a cat, jerking his Jimbo, but you can draw a human jerking his Jimbo. So have fun. Is body painting on the breasts and buttocks allowed? Yes, as long as attire requirements are met. We already knew that was a thing. And then they're basically just elaborating on some of the things that we've known for a thing on Twitch. For example, nudity in gaming. You can play a video game with nudity as long as it's not the main purpose of the game. So, if you're playing a video game and a sex scene happens, you won't get in trouble. But if you're playing a sex game and a sex scene happens, you probably will because, the entire game's about sex. Will streams labeled with these labels no longer be recommended on the left bar under recommended channels? This update will not prevent streams from being recommended in the left bar of the homepage as stream thumbnails are not shown. So if you are a stripper and you're using, disrobing, oiling your chi-chis up, doing the morgpie special, none of that matters anymore. It's all allowed on Twitch. Everyone is welcome. Strippers, OnlyFans, sex workers, the woman on the street of Las Vegas, come on over. Twitch, we want you all. We're absolutely living in a delusion, guys. We're living beyond the point of recruit difficulty. You remember that joke where it's like, girls got it easy, blah, blah, blah. It just ain't even about girls. I don't know what the heck is happening because I'm not sexist, okay? I'm not one of those guys who dislikes women. I like women and I like porn. You can even call me a simp, a freak, a weirdo, a freakazoid. I like this stuff on those sites. If I'm on a porn site, I'm a freakazoid. If I'm on Twitch, I'm a gamerzoid. I'm a megazoid. I don't know. I want to see people play video games. I want to watch funny people like Queso, like Jinx, like freaking Speed. I don't want to see big oiled boobs in my face on Twitch. Why? The same reason I don't want to see big oiled boobs in my face on YouTube. And it seems that YouTube is slowly becoming more like PG, while Twitch is becoming more like an adult website, which is absolutely insane because that's one of the big gripes people had with Kick when it first launched, was that people were gambling on there. All the hot tub streamer girls went there. All the, cam girls who wanted to use these sites as free promotion. A lot of people don't realize that's what's happening. If a girl wants to just get on Twitch and play video games and happens to have cleavage, nobody cares. That's something you see and you say, oh, that's kind of hot. And then you keep scrolling. But that's not what these people are doing. They'll just sit there with their boobs out, talking to people, It's literally just a cam site without nudity. And they are slowly changing what the idea of that nudity is. And it's going to get to a point where they're literally just going to be naked girls sitting on camera, just talking to people with your name right here. It's going to say Cam Nuggets right here. Is going to say Mr. Beast right here. You know, all these other different people's names. And the girl's just going to be completely naked, sitting there like this. But it's okay because it's artistic. It's art, guys. That's what's the problem. We've all been so sexist and so confused this entire time. We didn't realize that we were dealing with artists. You thought Picasso was a big deal? No, 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 no. We're dealing with morgpie. We're dealing with Amaranth, the modern day Michelangelo. That's today's video, guys. Twitch is gone. Twitch is donezo. Don't even bother making an account. Delete your accounts if you have one. Unless, of course, you enjoy only Twitch, only fans, Twitch mode, whatever it is. I don't like it. I don't like what's happening. I don't like all these sites pandering to these sex workers. There's a difference, and they should be treated with respect. And then there's a difference from literally pandering to these people to ruin your platform. Peace out. Unsubscribe if you don't like my opinions. Bye.